bringing about some sustained success for Manchester United. And you've got to say that he's doing it, he's putting his money where his mouth is. David Moyes failed to bring silverware to Manchester United. Louis van Gaal, it was his last act as Manchester United manager, win a season without silverware. This afternoon, Jose Mourinho gets to set things straight and set his brand on a new Manchester United era.
Great, James, for that. Thanks very much. Yeah, so who will win the first English trophy of the season? Well, you can find out from 3:45 live only on Sky Sports 1, and we're going to be continuing our build-up later this hour as we hear from Southampton manager Claude Puel. And Southampton's Charlie Austin and former United striker Teddy Sheringham will be on goals on Sunday. That's live from Wembley this morning, looking ahead to that final and also reviewing yesterday's football. That's from 11 AM on Sky Sports 1.
Now some breaking news that reached us overnight. Amir Khan will fight Manny Pacquiao on April the 23rd. Both men confirmed the news on Twitter. Their bosses revealed a few days ago. Of course, they were in negotiations and a date had been agreed, but a venue hasn't been announced. Khan's last fight was a defeat at the hands of Saul Canelo Alvarez in their WBC middleweight title bout in Las Vegas back in May. Manny Pacquiao last fought in November when he beat Jesse Vargas in the defence of his WBO World Welterweight title. That was a comeback fight after a brief retirement. The 38-year-old is a senator in the Philippines and focused on his political career. Khan is 8 years Pacquiao's junior, who had his first professional fight when Khan was just 8 years old. And experience could be a key factor. Pacquiao has had nearly double the number of professional bouts. And both fighters boast good records, as you can see there. Khan has 31 wins from his 35 fights, his opponent on 59 and 67. Khan has half the number of wins by knockout, with 19 so far. He's lost 4 times. Pacquiao suffered 6 defeats, most recently to Floyd Mayweather in 2015. Also has 2 draws to his name as well. Khan has held 3 different world titles, half the number of Pacquiao, who's 6 world titles. Incredibly been across 6 different weight divisions. He's currently the WBO welterweight champion for the 3rd time in his career.
Well, Deontay Wilder has called out WBO heavyweight champion Joseph Parker after making a 5th successful defence of his WBC title. But Wilder stopped challenger Gerald Washington in the 5th round to extend his unbeaten record to 38 fights. Well, Wilder, who's known as the Bronze Bomber, came to the ring in his home state of Alabama, having won all 37 of his fights, 36 by knockout. As a tentative start, both fighters tried to size each other up before the early flurry of punches. Washington continued on the offensive in the next round, but couldn't really get close to hurting Wilder. Tactical battle up to this stage for both fighters. They did
advertising, whatever it might be. You know, there's a lot of fear around robotics and artificial intelligence. Is it justified? In some cases, yes. There's a lot of data being collected, and it's what happens to that data that's important. So is it properly protected? What will happen to it further down the line? So if the company collecting the data was to say close, where would that go? Who has access to it? What are the laws around it? So yes, there are things we should be wary of.
The universities are going to get £17 million to help them here. And what specifically, what areas of AI is that going to be invested in?
I think probably machine learning is a very big part of that. So that is the ability to make computers do things that they're not explicitly programmed for. So being able to use that data to drive new ways of thinking and processing information.
Okay, and your specialty, cognition, sex.
Not what I was going to say.
You've done the States at stand-up then?
Oh yeah, yeah. Which is also wonderful, but you have to fly to every gig, which is just a pain.
And as catastrophe meant the gigs getting bigger and bigger.
Catastrophe is global success. In me selling tickets when I do stand-up, yeah. I mean, a phenomenon, begets other phenomena. So it has been helpful, yeah.
All right, so we know everyone loves it over here in the States. Where else is it that is your global phenomenon?
Oh, Canada, Australia. I mean, any English-speaking country you name up. It's real. It's in Israel. We just did a French Canadian version.
Oh, you have to watch that.
That's the best because all the the other ones, it's just us,
Yeah.
like with dubbed, or not dubbed, but, you know,
Yeah.
subtitles.
Yeah.
There's a straight up one where they recast it with
But
French Canadians.
exactly, every single thing is exactly the same,
Yeah.
down to like the same
So
yellow
good.
t-shirt I wore
Yeah.
and shot the same way. And,
Yeah.
But they're younger and better looking, but they're it's so weird.
So, yeah, please, other countries in the world, please do that. China, I'm looking at you.
Oh, that's so good. Thanks,
I
Sam.
love that.
Well, Series 3 of Catastrophe begins Tuesday at 10 on Channel 4. Yeah, if you haven't watched it, you have to watch the whole thing. It's absolutely brilliant. In a moment, we're chatting to James Arthur.
Yeah, but first let's take a look at some of his biggest hits.
Yeah, we're chatting to singer and musician James Arthur, and I'm excited now because you've had a lot to celebrate in the last 6 months. Your second album reached #1 in the charts. Not only that though, breaking news, it's just been announced that your last single, Say You Won't Let Go, has had 2 million sales worldwide, which means you're the recipient of one of these. Yay! Well done.
Thank you so much.
That's really hard to get your head around. 2 million sales.
Massive. I don't even know.
So this is the 11th time he's played against them as well. Sasso, Williams, goes by Hernandez. Goes to the area, to number 2, plays himself on the right way. Solid challenge from Bartley. Such a fans can see there is Mo good catching out there. He's flying in. Determination of both sets of players. You expect nothing less. Williams. Has been asked to perform so many different shots like Thomas Madonna at times this season. He was in that left back position against Brentford. Welcome at times this season. As well as filling in as an auxiliary striker. Probably the perch that he prefers most, isn't he? I'd say so. The last 3 visits, those have all finished 1-1. He's coming in to take on Steve Evans, who was in charge of the technical side here. Also taking charge of Sheffield Wednesday against Ruben Rosler's side. They're looking for the long ball for Wood. Jarman enjoying the ball, but a lot of that's been between the defenders. Controlled so far.
opportunities in the middle. First real moment of menace we've seen from Sheffield Wednesday. For once I'm looking at Jordan Rose's movement. Half expected him to pretend he was going across the near post and then duck in behind Pontus Jansson. Look, tried to go near, pull him behind, and they got on the end of that. It's a fantastic ball in. Getting in the way of Westwood. Wallace from behind. Fernando Forestier. Good cut. This is the one that he did get at the end of. He causes Morgan Fox a problem here. Lovely skill, little nutmeg. Stays on his feet. It's only really got Chris Wood to try and pick out lots of Sheffield Wednesday defenders. But apply this. For a testing afternoon, Morgan Fox, brilliant skill, strength, and all-round play. So, good game. Hillsborough as well. Yeah, got an assist there, didn't he? Granted his goal. Take something for Hunt to nudge him off the ball. Good cut, but a little wasteful. Wallace. Forestier is taking a position wide on the right for Sheffield Wednesday. His reach up to block. Fox by Sacco. Boot on the other foot. Sheffield Wednesday keeping it on defence. It's on by Rich. It's on by Rich. Really what you're after the run from.
Sheffield Wednesday looking to come back against Leeds in the second half of their game at Elland Road. It looks like McManaman is coming on for Fox. What can we expect from that change?
Well, the first and foremost is delivery. It's balls into the box for Jordan Rose, for Fernando Forestier, Alman Abdi, perhaps making number 3 in the 18-yard box, because that's what they've suffered from. They might want to change the centre forward, but if the providing of the chances out there, then the centre forward's got no chance. That's where I think Carlos Carvalho will be coming from.
Is that their best chance to get back into this game?
Yeah, we've seen Wheeler warming up as well. That could be a physical presence up there with Rhodes, but certainly McManaman just gives you that injection of pace. A lot of their play when they have got it down has been very much in front of that. Leeds back forward, Briefcut or Kane, they've been very solid, very hard to break down. So yeah, I think McManaman could be a key.
Two teams who are two of the most prolific late scorers in the Championship. To take us through the second half, our commentators